Deep divers, have you ever been in a relationship where you were so infatuated with someone that wherever they went, you went too? You were so obsessed with them that when they went to the toilet, you went as well. You were like super glue. You were literally connected to them. And that's when things started to get a little bit weird and awkward because they did a number 2 and you were right there. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in nature, baby. Another gorgeous day. We got birds everywhere. I'm sending you tons of good energy. Take that, take that, take that. We're just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. How to recognize you're in a codependent relationship. Is that you? Are you in a codependent relationship right now and you don't even know it? But it's affecting your relationship in a negative way because the other person feels like you're being way too clingy? Now, codependency. Excessive, emotional, and psychological reliance on your partner. Have you become so obsessed with someone else that it's actually now very unhealthy? You rely on them for everything, for who you are. You don't feel like you can be yourself without them. So after this video, we are going to see if you are in a codependent relationship. We are going to see, deep divers, if you are actually in a codependent relationship and what we can do about it so we can actually enter a healthier relationship. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? This is Sexology, Deep Divers, Water, Fire, Hot, Cold, Yin, Yang, Daddy's Home. I'm back. Now let's talk about codependency. This state of really excessive emotional and psychological reliance on your partner when they actually define who you are. You don't feel you can be yourself without them. Now, a lot of people are in codependent relationships right now. And the codependent relationship is actually the Coca-Cola relationship. It can become toxic when you are obsessing over someone 24/7, when you need them all the time. This now actually becomes toxic because you're not giving the other person enough space to breathe. So how to recognize you're in a codependent relationship? If you are using someone right now for your sense of self-worth, you see, I've realized this, deep divers. The greatest relationship we can have is with ourselves. And self-worth has to come from within first, not from outside there, right? But if you are using someone to get a sense of self-worth, am I good enough? You are in a codependent relationship. And the solution here is to start to realize that you are good enough. And you don't need someone to tell you you are good enough. And once you recognize you are good enough, your relationship will become healthier. It's all about self-love. If you can learn to love yourself, how do we do this in a practical way? Going to the place where we find our greatest power. That's how you build a strong sense of self-worth. which is linked to self-love. And now you are entering the water relationship, and codependency ceases to exist. Slow motion this side. You see, the water relationship is when two people love themselves 100%, now they come together. The codependent relationship is when one person loves themselves, but one person doesn't. And the one who doesn't is now seeking love from the other person to help them love themselves. It's not going to work. How to recognize you're in a codependent relationship. You are seeking external validation. How do I look? Do you like me? Do you love me? You shouldn't have to ask that. It should be felt. What? Slow motion this side. Now, alas, a lot of us have been in subtle forms of codependent relationships. And we have to start to realize it's all about validating your own existence. And a practical way to do this is, for the first time, say, do I like me? Forget about if the other person likes you in the relationship. Say, do I like me? And if not, how can I like me? And the best way to like you or love you is to be comfortable in your own skin. Spend a week alone. Get to know yourself. And now you will start to validate your own existence. How to recognize you're in a codependent relationship. You feel incomplete without, keyword without, the other person. And I hear this time and time again from people I'm counseling. Ralph, I don't feel complete if they're not there. Now, this is why codependent relationships often end badly. Because one person is incomplete, looking for the other person to complete them. When we talk of the water relationship, this is when two wholes come together. Slow motion this side. You see, you got to be whole first. And the other person has to be whole. Now you come together. This is the water relationship. So find ways to become whole within yourself. A great way is meditation. Find ways to really love your flaws. That's how to become whole within yourself. 7-day vegan challenge. How to recognize you're in a codependent relationship. They are your nutrition. Forget about grapes. Forget about papaya. Forget about mangoes. Forget about cherries full of antioxidants. Forget about that. No, they are your food. They are your nutrition. Now, this is where codependent relationships get very unhealthy. Now, manipulation comes into play because you need them so badly, because you're like, if I'm not with them, without them, keyword without, I'm going to starve. I'm going to get hungry. No, you're not. The solution here is to start becoming the source of your own happiness. Is to start becoming the source of your own peace. Is to start becoming the source of your own serenity. Stop using the other person for food. I've seen this along my journey. The better relationship is when two people are well fed before they meet. It doesn't mean that we can't help each other out, but don't solely rely on someone else to feed you. Because what happens when they run out? What? Slow motion this side. We got to learn how to feed ourselves. We feed ourselves by loving ourselves 100%. And that's the secret. How to recognize, deep divers, you're in a codependent relationship. They are the source of your happiness. Now, problems arise in this scenario when they aren't happy, and now you aren't happy. You see, what I've seen along my journey is that happiness is an inside job. And therefore, the water relationship, which is the healthier relationship, is when two people are happy before they connect with each other. So learn that happiness is an inside job. Learn to get happy by yourself and not use this other person to become happy. Be happy by doing what you love every single day. Now your relationship is going to be a lot better. How to recognize you're in a codependent relationship? I feel empty, Ralph. Keyword, without them. And this is where it gets unhealthy, because now you blame the other person who you're in a relationship. You blame them when you're depressed. You're like, I'm depressed because this relationship is not working. I've got anxiety because it's not working, because you don't love me, do you? That's codependency. Now, the solution here, if you are in a codependent relationship, if you are codependent on someone else, it's time to start taking responsibility for your emotions and how you feel. No one can make you feel anything without your permission. No one can make you feel empty if you love yourself. And it is time to start doing more of that. Practice more self-love and less self-hate. No self-hate, okay? How to recognize, deep divers, you are in a codependent relationship. You hide your flaws because you're like, if I just show them the highlights, if I just show them all the good parts of who I am, the highlights, maybe they'll love me. Because you have in your mind that no one else wants me. I'm not good enough. If they don't accept me, no one else will. If you say that, you're in a codependent relationship. If they don't accept me, it's over. My life is over. No one else will accept me, Ralph. No. I'm here to tell you someone else will love you. I'm here to tell you someone else will accept you. I'm here to tell you someone else will choose you. And that's the solution if you are in a codependent relationship. Start to realize that once you accept yourself, no one else can reject you. So there you have it, deep divers. That's how to deal with being in a codependent relationship. Ultimately, we have to become whole within ourselves. It is great to love and be loved, but we have to do it in a healthy way, not a controlling way, not a needy way, not a clinging way, but an authentic way, and a way where we take responsibility for the energy we're sending out to the other person. We're not overwhelming them. It's a balance of 50-50, a reciprocal relationship built on love, trust, and harmony. And once we do that, deep divers, well, we'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful, deep divers. We're just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking the amazing good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. Check out the new amazing book on Amazon, Deep Divers, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart. Get more daily inspiration on Instagram at Infinite Waters. Deep divers, you are appreciated. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy, peace. You love yourself, love yourself, love yourself, because the greatest relationship you can have is with yourself.